All right, guys. Today for math, we are doing 8.6 measuring in feet. So far, we've only done measuring in inches. So today, I'm going to introduce to you a foot. Now, we've done inches so far, and you can see 1 inch is very small compared to 1 foot. If you look at my ruler here, we know that there's 12 inches in a ruler, and this is also 1 foot. So in 1 foot, there are 12 inches. 1 foot equals 12 inches. So we can measure things in feet or in inches, but you need to remember when we measure in inches, because it's such a small unit of measurement, it will be a lot more than if you would measure something in feet. So in front of me, I have our workbook pages, and as we just learned, 12 inches is the same as 1 foot. A 12-inch ruler, like this one, is 1 foot long. You can measure lengths in inches and also in feet. So if we measure in inches, you know that the inches are right here on my ruler. And if we measure in feet, we have to use the entire ruler as 1 foot. So unfortunately, we aren't in school, so I can't really show you how to measure big things. But I'm sure all of you have seen like a folding table like this for family events, maybe Christmas parties or family reunions or things like that. So if I were to measure this in real life, the real table is about 60 inches long. Or we could say the real table's also 5 feet long. So if we measured this table in real life, if we measured in inches down, it would be 60 inches. But if we measured in feet, it would be 5 feet. So remember, the smaller the unit of measurement, the more you're going to have. So an inch is way smaller than what a foot is. That's why there's more inches than there are feet. But 60 inches equals 5 feet. So, since we can't measure these things at school, I decided to just give you either the inches or the feet, and we'll figure out the opposite. Now, if we have a desk, it is about 36 inches long. Now, we need to figure out how many feet that is. So I don't know how many feet that would be. I know that they're in a foot, there's 12 inches. So if I have 3 of these, how many inches is that going to be? So to help me out, I am going to make this conversion chart. So if I have 1 foot, that is going to equal how many inches? Well, we know it's going to equal 12 inches. If I have 2 feet, how can I figure out how many inches that's going to be? Okay, so I can think if there's 12 inches in 1 foot, I can do 12 plus 12, and that's what's going to get me 2 feet. So on a scrap sheet of paper, I'm going to do 12 plus 12. 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus 1 is 2. So that means that 2 feet equals 24 inches. Now I added because it's easier, but you could also count up your ruler 2 times because that's going to be 2 feet. 3 feet is going to equal, now this time I need to do 12 plus 12 plus 12 because I need to add 12 3 times to get 3 feet. So I know 2 12s equals 24. So I'm just going to do 24 plus 12. So I have 2 feet plus another foot. So that's going to give me 3 feet. 4 plus 2 is 6. 2 plus 1 is 3. So that means 3 feet equals 36 inches. Now 4 feet, oops, I didn't mean to hit that. Now to figure out 4 feet, I just need to add another foot to my 3 feet, so to my 36. I'm gonna go back to my scrap piece of paper. I'm gonna do 36 plus 12. 6 plus 2 is 8. 3 plus 1 is 4. So we're just going in a type of pattern. Each time we go up a foot, we're adding 12 inches. So let's figure out what 5 feet is going to be. Eight plus 2 is 10. So that means I got to regroup. 1 plus 4 plus 1 is 6. So 5 feet equals 60 inches. And our last one, we're going to figure out what 6 feet is. So I'm going to do 60, because 60 is at 5 feet. I'm going to add another foot. That's 72 inches. Keep hitting the thing. So I'm going to stop there because I don't think I'm going to measure much after 6 feet in inches. So keeping my conversion chart by me, I can figure out how to do these measurements. So if my desk is 36 inches, I'm going to go here. Now I'm looking for the feet this time. So 36 inches equals 3 feet. So this desk would be 3 feet. So if it's 36 inches, it's also 3 feet. A window, if I were to measure a window that is 2 feet, I wonder how many inches that would be. 2 feet equals 24 inches. If my door in our classroom is 4 feet long, that means it is 48 inches long. Well, I know we don't have a chalkboard, but we do have a whiteboard. If my whiteboard or my chalkboard is 6 feet, how many inches would that be? 72 inches long. I have a poster that is 48 inches long. Let's see, 48 inches means it is 4 feet. So 48 inches equals 4 feet. 60 inches equals 5 feet. So after making my conversion chart, this is a lot simpler. 5 feet equals 60 inches. And so my desk and my easel are the same. Well, my easel height is the same as my length of my desk. And our last one, the length of my bulletin board is 72 inches. Now, if I don't even want to go back to my conversion chart, I can look up here too, because this was 72 inches and it's also 6 feet. So that means this is going to be 6 feet as well. All right, guys, use this to help you out on our PMT. I want you to pay close attention on that 8.6 PMT because some of them ask you in feet and some of them ask you in inches, so you need to pay attention.